Hi everyone, welcome to G's Kitchen. Today I am making some barbecue beef ribs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some seasoning in my pot with some water, and I'm going to cook it down a little first, and then we're going to put it in the oven, and then we're going to bake it and put the barbecue sauce on there. So let's get started with some seasoning. Now you can put the water first and then put the seasoning, it doesn't really matter. And I'm just using my regular seasoning that I always use to cook, which is onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and I'm going to use a little seasoning salt also. I think I'm going to put some garlic in it, even though I'm using the garlic powder. Now I'm putting a lot of seasoning because I'm adding the water to it, so it won't be too much. So usually when I make this, I usually use like a bigger pot, and I usually season my water first and then I would add the meat. But because I have so many pieces and the pot is smaller, I did it differently. Just give it a little color. I'm putting a little browning in it. Now you don't have to. You can skip this part. Of course, when it cooks, it's going to shrink, so it won't be so full. You want it to be seasoned really well. I'm going to add my garlic. So I'm just adding a tablespoon of garlic. I'll put a piece of scallion in there. And then I'm going to add some of my peppers that I use. It's peppers and onions and carrot in vinegar. Not going to put too much. And then you would just want to cover it and let it cook about 15 minutes. So it's about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to let it stay about another 10 minutes because I want it to be almost fully cooked. So when I put it in the oven, it won't have that much time left to cook. And then I'll be able to put the barbecue sauce on it. So we'll check back in about 10 minutes. Okay, so let's start with the barbecue sauce on the bottom. I like to have a lot of barbecue sauce on it because I don't like it to be like dry. Transfer the pieces. It's so tender. Actually falling off the bone. Hoping it'll fit. Okay, so I have a lot of pieces left. I'm going to use another pan. Go ahead and do the same. Okay. So I have this here. I'm going to use this to make gravy. So this is good. So I'm going to just brush this on the top. You want to make sure it's on the bone as well, not just the meat. I already preheated my oven at 350. So I'm going to just make sure I put a lot of sauce on it. If you hear my son, please excuse him. He's playing Fortnite. It's very loud when he plays. I'm going to use all the sauce because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want it to be dry. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the ribs in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and then it should be all done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make some vegetable medley to go with our dinner for today. And I'm just going to use this from the bag. Into my pot. I'm actually going to make this piece a little bit smaller. Make it smaller. So I'm going to add some of the stock that I have left over from my ribs, and that's what I'm going to cook this in. Just cover that. So I'm going to go ahead and make my gravy. I'm going to add this into a smaller pot. You can use this stock to make rice if you want to try something different. You could use it if you're making corn. It's really good with that as well. Go ahead and check this. So you will cook your vegetables the way you like it. a little salt to it. And then I'm going to turn it off. So I'm going to add some peppers and onion and scallion to the stock. I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning, not too much. And I'm just putting garlic powder. You know, the same things I use: garlic powder, onion powder, some salt. And that would be it. A little black pepper as well. I'm gonna put a little soy sauce. And a little ketchup. Just want to mix it in real good. This is going to be the gravy for the rice. So I'm going to let it cook for about 5-10 minutes. That's enough to cook the onions and the pepper. And we'll check back. Okay, so my ribs are done. My barbecue ribs are finished. I let it stay in the oven for about 15 minutes actually. You can see how it looks. And the other one. Just want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and remember to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss future videos. Remember guys, if you tried this recipe, just leave a comment below. See you guys next time.